Hey, what's up guys? It's Apollo here. Hope you guys are doing well. And my question for you is, are you ready to lead a nation against me and 98 other players in a persistent world war that will take actual weeks to complete? Yeah, that's right. Not in-game weeks, but actual weeks. This is going to be epic. You are going to, like I said, you're going to lead your nation in a huge strategic game that will involve diplomacy, forming allies, coalitions, trading, building up your infrastructure, building up your troops, and planning your invasions with your allies, and just hoping that you don't die, hoping that you win the war. This is Call of War. Call to War, I want to give them a big thank you for supporting my channel and sponsoring this video. They offered this opportunity to me, and I thought it was perfect because this game looks awesome. I know you guys love your strategy games, and this is something so epic, so grand. So yeah, 100 players, no AI, human players going at it as world nations, the nations of the world. It's gonna be sick. So in today's video, I am going to show you everything you need to know to sign up and to join the right game, the correct game that I'm going to be a part of. So if you look in the video description, there is a link. Use that link because you will get some perks out of it. You will get 20k gold and 2 months of premium. So again, guys, look in the video description and use that link. Now, Call of War works. I believe they have a Steam version of the game, and it's also on the browser. I do recommend using the browser version because you can quickly favorite or bookmark the web page, and you can quickly access it, check on your nation. But even better, they also have a mobile app which you can use, whether you've got to, travel to work, or whether you're on the train or a bus, or even if you're, taking a poop, you can get on and you can plan your invasions and slaughter thousands. Think about it. You're going to slaughter thousands of people while you're taking a poop. I mean, that is quite exciting. I mean, how can you not be excited for that? So now that you've created your account by using the link in the video description, you are ready to join my game, the game that I'm going to be taking part in. Really quick though, they have a lot of cool stuff on the webpage here. They've got patch notes. They've got these really cool scenarios like 1939 Blitzkrieg and Operation Supremacy. Really cool stuff, unique stuff going on. I think they also have a tutorial match where it's like a fast-paced match where you play with like 20 other players and kind of learn the game and stuff. But we'll be checking out how the game works once we're actually in the campaign map. So to join the game that I'm a part of, simply go to Games, go to New Games, and then type in Pixelated Apollo. Make sure you put the space between Pixelated and Apollo and hit search, or just hit enter. And you're going to look for Pixelated Apollo number 1. Make sure the ID or game ID is 2866993. I know this is a lot of information, but I'm also going to have it all in the video description. Once you are ready, you hit join, and you're going to put in the password Apollo. Make sure you capitalize the A. So type that in. And now you're going to be picking your nation, okay? So once you put in the password, this is the screen you're going to see next. And this is where you get to see all of the nations in the world. Now these some big nations, for example the United States, Canada, Russia, their nation has been split up into provinces. So you can play as Alberta for Canada. You can play as California, which is hilarious. I mean, imagine California conquering all of America. I mean, that's the cool stuff you can do. It's going to be really interesting to see how all the US players kind of play. Do they form a pact? Do they form mini coalitions that attack each other? Do they attack Canada or Mexico? Or does all of North America form a nation, or not a nation, but a coalition, and attack Europe? Who knows what's gonna happen? That's the cool thing about these strategy games. They're sandbox. It's up to you how you want to play it out. You want to be the bad guy, you want to attack everyone, you want to be the good guy, or the sneaky guy, the negotiate, backstab guy. But yeah, it's really cool. You can play as Colorado, Communist China. I mean, there's a lot you can play as. France, You can also play as Germany. This is set during World War II, so it is the Second World War. So there's a lot you can play as, and I highly recommend you try to sign up as quickly as possible. That way you have a better chance of playing as a nation you want to play as. But these nations are going to go fast. So even if you sign in and you don't get quite the nation you want to play as, you can pick one of the more obscure nations or smaller nations and try to win with those nations. There's kind of like a thrill or a challenge behind that as well. We've got a lot of these like South American, if you want to play as Chile or Brazil or whatever, North Brazil. Brazil's even split up into different provinces. But yeah, you can play as South America and conquer the whole world. Like that's the cool thing about the game. But who am I gonna play as? Well, being from Georgia, I'm actually gonna play as South USA. So South USA consists of Florida, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana. So you got all the good old southern states there. So yeah, I'm gonna be playing this, and I love they've got like the Florida flag, it looks like, for the flag. So I'm gonna be playing as South USA. I'm really interested to see who are gonna be my neighbors. I know I share a border with Texas. Texans are loose cannons. You never know. They might just go independent and just fight everyone. But we'll see. It's going to be really cool to see how that plays out. So once you have the nation you want to play as, just simply hit OK. And now you are in the actual game. You are on the campaign map, and you can see all the different provinces. You can see my nation here having the major cities. We got Miami, Jacksonville, Atlanta, and New Orleans. And I'm just gonna quickly show you the different, the nuts. 3, 2, 1, and here we are on the 3, 2, 1. And here we are in the actual game on the campaign map. Now the game's not going to start until there's 100 players in the game, so that's always good. Obviously you don't want people joining early and getting a head start, so it's not going to start until there's 100 players. So don't worry if you're a little bit late. It won't start until we're all in. And you can see here my nation, South USA. I've got my major cities: Atlanta, which is where I'm from, Jacksonville, Miami, New Orleans. And you've got resources. You can already see the infantry that I have, the army. Got 12th infantry, 11th infantry, the 13th infantry. I also have an armored vehicle over here, 2nd armored car brigade. So you got the different brigades and divisions that you can send. Ooh, wait, what's this? Hold on, I've got a bit of an air force over here, 16th fighter squadron, and it looks like I have artillery. Oh no, anti-air regiment in New Orleans. I mean, how cool is that? I don't know, man. I'm just cheesing right now because it is pretty cool. I got another anti-air just in case someone tried. Oh, nice, yeah. In all my major cities. I guess it's just in case someone bombs bombs my cities. And look, after the Civil War and the destruction of Atlanta, I am gonna make sure Atlanta is defended like no other. All right, it is my city, dang it. It is not going down, hopefully. But yeah, so you can see that you've got if you click on a province, you've got construction panel, you have production panel. You can even invest in spies, make like a spy network, make sure nobody's sneaking into your country, and maybe you can sneak into other countries, even allies, just to see what people are up to. You can set up a rally point if you want troops to automatically, because again, this is real time, guys. Real time. If you want and I think they move real time as well. Like it takes a couple hours for troops to get into position, but you can set rally points if you produce troops. Let's say Savannah, another great city. Love Savannah. You can let's say just made up scenario. If we're going to war and we want to attack Memphis, and if I create troops in Savannah, I can set a rally point over here to Oxford and build up my forces and start an invasion on Memphis. Now, if you also look at research, you can see all the different types of units you can bring. You got militia that you can build. You have your more trained infantry. motorized infantry if you want to quickly get them to the front. You have artillery, anti-tank, anti-air. You also have your armor, armored car, light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, tank destroyer, SP artillery, SP anti-air, and mechanized infantry. So very nice. You have your air. Look at this. This is so cool. You have your naval bomber, strategic bomber, tactical bomber, interceptor. So your fighter planes basically. And then you have your naval. I mean, look at the detail and just like think about all of the strategy you can put into this, all the different, combinations of forces, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You got your transport ships, aircraft carriers, and then you have your secret forces like a railroad gun. That's so bad. Like Atlanta's known for the railroads and stuff. Just having a railroad gun in Atlanta, that's sick. You got paratroopers, rockets, you got commandos, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. So there's a lot that you can really invest in. You've got your diplomacy. You can do diplomacy with all the other nations. So there's that. You've got coalitions. You can see what's going on in the world with the newspaper. The newspaper again shows you like what's going on and who's going where, who conquered who, that kind of stuff. And then front reports. I assume this will give you battle reports as the war goes on. But not to give too much of my strategy away here, but being that most of my nation, it's about split even, where half of it's land and the other half is ocean. I might have to invest in a pretty powerful navy. I mean, especially if we've got like Cuba down here. Who knows what they're gonna be like? We could be allies, but they might build up. I mean, obviously these island nations in the Caribbean are going to build up big navies, and of course we got Mexico and we have the Gulf of Mexico, which we could see some pretty intense naval combat here, which is a possibility. So that might be my strategy going into this. Maybe use form allies with the regions near me for like infantry support, and then just focus on naval and start conquering the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. And maybe, yeah, I mean, who knows? Again, that might change, depending on what happens, the diplomacy wise. But I'm already just like cheesing over this. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see what you guys go and look at Jamestown. Who's gonna play as them? But yeah, this is cool. I mean, I can see New Zealand, and you've got the Philippines over here, and Australia. Obviously, you're gonna see a lot of naval combat here, just like the World War II, where you have the Pacific Theater with Japan and Battle of Midway and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Try to join in, and not just this game, but try to join in another game, and just like experiment, learn how the game works. That way you're not completely confused. It's not going to be, it's pretty straightforward. So it's not too complicated or anything, but you can learn the ins and outs and be ready for this grand war. So again, guys, look in the video description. There's a link there. Be sure to use that link, because again, you will get the 20k gold and the 2 months premium. Sign up, join the correct game, use the password, select your nation, and you are good to go. You are good to go. So good luck, guys. Have fun. Pick your favorite nation. Do what you want. If you want to go against me and kill me, and you pick like South Carolina, I hope you don't. But you can. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have given you that idea. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm really excited to update you on this war. Again, what I'm going to do is, every 2 weeks, I'm going to do like a recap video of all the, of what's going on, my strategy, the wars, and stuff like that, and diplomacy. So I'll keep you guys updated on this battle. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time on the battlefield.